Hmm. Men-at-arms, probably. We'll see militias and men-at-arms.
We might, you're right. Again, if he can make it to Imperial Age against
Mm-hmm.
Huns, he has really strong advantage since Japs are pretty strong. Imperial Age Civ. The only
Yeah,
thing is that before the patch, Huns were just too dominant, but we might see a little change now with the patches.
yeah, and of course, Huns not being the greatest in Imperial, right? Except for the paladins, maybe. Which is not the best choice in 1 versus 1. Just too expensive. Okay, let's check out the maps. It is a green version now, so more forests. I'm looking at TaToH's base right now. Nice back gold, back stone, wood is fine, second wood is nice, actually easy to defend. And very wallable map if you ask me.
Yeah, I think this is what he was looking for in a
Yeah,
map versus Huns.
yeah. I think he can definitely be happy with this map here. Let's take a look at dogao. Also not looking too bad. Back gold, he can wall the forests in the north. And then maybe towards the cliff and just get his army buildings towards the front. So it's a nice map as well.
Yeah, the only problem is his forward stones. If, like you were suggesting,
Mm-hmm.
um, TaToH goes for men-at-arms and forwards, maybe even with a tower, he can deny dogao stone. Really be difficult for him,
Yeah,
especially with that bad placement on his primary stone.
that's true. If he gets forwarded and maybe tower rushed even, then he's cut off from stone. Let's see what TaToH is gonna do here. I don't think that he'll risk anything now. I mean, in game 1 the forward failed, unfortunately for him. And now this is, yeah, the decider for him. He needs to win this game.
Yep. With the Japanese cheaper lumber camps, mining camps, and mills,
Mm-hmm.
goes for 2 lumber camp and 2 on berries, and then adds a third after luring his first boar. Very interesting start from him.
Yep. And I was about to say 3 villagers on wood, but what is he doing now? Okay, adding a house, but he'll make it 4, so adding a 4th villager later on. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely interesting playstyle.
Was 2 extra deer for dogao. He now moved out and explores the area around his base a little more. For TaToH, let me check. Oh, he's going for dogao's base already. Let's just compare the exploration real quick. Dogao is really in his area, so to speak. Scouting almost every tile, while TaToH is going for dogao, looking actively for him at minute 5 already, now 6.
I think in this level of play,
Mm-hmm.
the scouting of the opponent isn't as important and lower as compared to lower skill levels because the experts can generally decide what strategy will be used against them and can adapt more quickly if it's not. So they spend more time getting a strong economy, as you can see even now, luring more deer to his town center, not even
Mm-hmm.
worrying about scouting his opponent. So
Yeah. We've seen that a lot from many players actually. I was about to say Hassan, yeah, he does it a lot, but no, many players do that now. Don't bother too much about the scouting, but getting in that extra food with, yeah, hunting being the fastest income of resource. Oh, scout! Yeah, dogao ungarrisoned and garrisoned again. Maybe an accident, maybe he wanted to leave the scout alone for TaToH. We
yeah,
can't
maybe he
tell.
was just being a nice guy. Who knows?
Yeah, but why did he garrison again then? Drop food? No, never mind. Well,
He's taunting the opponent. That's what you do, man. Alright, if we look at TaToH, he's drushing.
Yeah.
Very interesting. He still only has. He's adding the wood now. Probably gonna fast castle.
Yep. He just got 1 extra farm. 4 militia in total on the way. Dogao having walled the northern part of his map. Getting the barracks in the front. And
if you look at the way Dogao's walling, at least the start, you notice that it's not to wall his whole base, but to keep him from getting harassed from the flanks. You want your opponent to play your style, and if you're only open in the front, you know he's going to come to the front, and you can play accordingly. But if you don't wall the sides, your opponent can come in any direction he wants to, and you can't play a guessing game at this level of play.
Yeah. And it is a wallable map for Dogao, so why not?
Yep.
Stable coming up, and let's check for the militia. Here they are, on the way to the stable. Oh, if Dogao moved in, now well, the stable will go up. Check his exploration. He's going for the berries and the wood, which he just scouted now. I think he's happy at the moment that he found the wood there. 4 militia and a scout can do serious damage. Oh, there goes the villager.
Definitely.
Yep. But how did that villager die there? Do you see the villager next to the mill?
Yeah, the militia bonus range sometimes when it comes to the
they get bonus range
way it processes it.
Japanese, no. Maybe Dogao deleted the villager, I don't know. Didn't see a unit from TaToH there.
It might have been possible he was deleting, I believe he was deleting some of the walls he had placed down. I might be mistaken.
Obviously, he deleted the palisades there, clicked on the villager and killed it. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Makes perfect sense. Okay, it's 4 scouts and a spearman against 4 militia and a scout now.
His drush is doing a little bit of harassment, slowing the Hun scouts, but if you look at his base, his economy is... It's alright, he's got a lot on wood, quite a few on berries. Gonna be looking to add more farms, but...
Good farm count, I think. Berries.
Yeah, he could be up, and good, and we'll see.
Yeah.
The drush being defeated quite easily by Dogao's micro.
And Dogao fast walling here to keep the scout in. Yep, there goes the scout. Opening
We'll see
again.
how this plays out.
Yeah. Meanwhile, as expected, I should say, TaToH is walled, and he walled a very big area here with double palisades most of the time.
One spot, and you see where his gold is in the front. I'm not. Yeah, that's walled, just barely. I think the gold on the hill touches that tree. If you select it, you can see the outlines, but
Yep,
that's a close spot.
I just clicked on the hill, and then the tile next to it. It should be walled. It should be walled.
Yeah.
Let's check the scouts. Can they?
Yeah, it's walled. He can't get in.
Yes.
Scouts might be able to get in there.
Was about to say,
just far away.
Finding the weak spot. TaToH is on his way already, though. Going to drop 2 houses there. And TaToH is up. He clicked at 1530 something. So that's not super fast, but owing to the walling, I guess that is still alright.
Yeah, about 18 minutes. So
Yep.
He'll be doing archers of his own. Dogao just gonna go up. He's taking wheelbarrow now. Will be about up by the time that's completed.
Yeah, he should be.
He might be looking to do knights even. And we'll add ranges afterwards. We'll see what he decides. Dogao.
Yeah. We can't really tell yet, right? No second
Yeah.
stable, no archery range. 2 ranges for TaToH with 3
Yeah, he'll be
archers
going
inside.
cavalry archers, it looks.
TaToH. Cavalry archers with Japanese? No.
No, I mean
No,
with
you're talking
Dogao, he's
about
adding
Dogao,
ranges
yeah.
now.
Kidding. Cav archers will be interesting now.
Japanese
because,
cavalry
yeah,
archers would be good though. They get all archer upgrades and Parthian tactics. So
but no bloodlines.
you need bloodlines when you have Parthian tactics, man. Come on.
Well, it's
I was
definitely
in
gonna be
AOFE that
yeah.
got bloodlines.
In AOFE, definitely, and I can't really check the changes and stream at the same time, so I can't
That was the
tell
one
for
I
sure.
just remembered. It was the Japanese got bloodlines, which really made them strong civ. Their knight line was strong. Their archer line was really strong.
Yeah,
Their swordsman line really strong. They were just strong overall.
yeah.
But
All
here we
that
see
and
Dogao stonewalling.
I was just gonna say all that and the Dark Age bonus, so yeah, they were really strong. Okay, following the crossbowman. Ah, he fired at the blacksmith, so the Dogao knows he has to run. But there goes a villager. And this third archery range is not going up. This waller moving already, fast reaction. And castle age for Dogao. Stone walls here now. Let's see, yeah, everywhere for Dogao. But this is gonna be a very defensive match and likely going to Imperial.
Yep. Dogao was going to add knights. I guess he canceled those. Doesn't seem to be making them anymore.
Microphone activated.
Might have been a misclick since it'd be the same hotkey for cavalry archers and knights for him. Well, I don't know.
Might be.
But we see TaToH making a second center over on the east side and a university. So playing defensive, neither player being aggressive right now.
Okay. Yeah, TaToH is still adding houses there to reinforce the palisade walls. Villager on his way here. Let's check. Getting houses as well, not wasting stone, so he really wants to get his economy going. Checking
Yeah, this is interesting, like I was saying before. Even without the forward, Dogao having to build stone walls, he has no access to stone within his base. He's going to be hard pressed on his economy unless he can control the map with his cavalry archers.
I'm just looking at the forests for Dogao, and I think if TaToH really wanted, he could hurt every single forest from behind. Yeah, but on the other hand, he could get trapped, right?
Yep.
Oh, look at that. Cav archers coming out. Will TaToH see that? Yep, he's moving that way. Yes, he sees them. 1 for 1. Yeah, but he has got to get rid of that knight. Ah, that's unfortunate. 2 HP left on the knight. Oh, that was a good shot. Just checking.
Yeah, he's got
ballistics.
I believe he's already taken ballistics.
Yes. It was kind of obvious. Usually archers don't hit when a knight is escaping like that. So, ballistics there. Let's check for Dogao. No university yet. Get the units by maybe, so we can see.
University going up.
Yeah.
For him now, for dogao. Still not having anyone on stone. Looks to be probably a all-in castle age for dogao as of right now. He's going for stone now in the front.
Yep.
Now that he has
there
to
it is.
regain map control.
In Castle Age, Han's economy is maybe the strongest in the entire game, but dogao used his stone for walls, and TaToH saved his stone. He just used houses and palisades, so let's see if that helps TaToH here. Score-wise, they're really close. 100 score lead, which is not worth too much at this point. Already moving the villagers.
This game looking in favor of TaToH because he still isn't on stone. He's on 1 TC for dogao.
Yeah.
3 TCs for TaToH, and really booming out his economy. Dogao can't really pressure him. The Expos with ballistics and possibly thumb ring. Really good at countering cavalry archers.
Yeah. And look at the villager count. 70 villagers against 49. So that actually made a big difference to get the town centers early on.
Alright, dogao, in the middle, he's just destroyed TaToH's entire army with good micro there. Getting on top of the army so it couldn't run.
Yep, and I think TaToH didn't really look because of he could have shot a couple of more times, but he just kept on moving and lost his units there. Okay, going back to the normal view.
This could be problematic for some players since they'll start playing a macro game in order to get ahead, which is what Japanese need to do in this game, and forget about micro and lose their entire army, which can throw the game. So we'll see now. dogao forward siege workshop. So looking to apply a lot of pressure here.
dogao really wants to add pressure in Castle Age now. Forward siege workshop coming up. A lot of extra cav archers following. He's just looking for the right spot to attack. But it's not gonna be easy. Town centers at the flanks. Houses and
Thank you, you wonderful man!
Oh god, another donation. Thank you, I'll check it out in a good moment. Which is now, I think, because dogao is not going to achieve much in the next few seconds. That is a donation from Dotovich equals Jigglypuff and no message. That was $3, thank you. Okay, back to the game.
You always gotta one-up someone, you know? But there is the fight in the north. TaToH was trying to apply some pressure with Expos, but got caught out by some of dogao's army. So it looks like TaToH's got very little army. No skirmishers yet, I don't think. He is building some now. But dogao, just with the first manga now coming out, so got time. If he can make it to the Imperial Age, he's close. He's got 1,000 food, throwing down a market now and more ranges. So looking to do probably arbalists and skirmishers, if he can get up in time.
Market coming up for TaToH now. Is he gonna buy his way up to Imperial? Oh no, oh yeah, he needs to trade a little. He has too much food, not enough gold. So, gonna sell some food and maybe stone. 2 mangonels garrisoned and, yeah, as you said, skirms and archers garrisoned. He should check on his villagers here in the west of the map. Oh yeah, I think we're gonna see some mangonel micro now. That was one shot. And second shot. That was 2 or 3 cav archers down.
dogao with a little scouting army in the west, watching for any movements, getting killed now by some of TaToH's units. But we got a big one for TaToH now because his main gold running out and it's highly overcrowded, and his other goals are forward, outside his walls. So
there's
dogao
one
can
in the
apply
west.
pressure.
Yes, dogao could definitely add pressure, and he is there close to the one in the, well, middle. But the other one is fine for TaToH right now. So, Imperial Age, 60%, and for dogao, whoa, far from it. He's pumping from 3 town centers, yeah, but it's gonna take a while for him to get to Imperial. And with Bracer and the armor upgrades, chemistry, I think these ranged units could do a hell lot of damage. Even against mangonels.
Yeah. We definitely see TaToH playing the Japanese late in power. Much stronger Imperial Age than their Castle Age. And he's gonna do exactly that, with skirmishers keeping the cavalry archers away. dogao not adding any knights yet, or light cavalry. Gonna be hard pressed versus fully upgraded skirmishers.
Oh, I think the wall in the north for TaToH is not going up because the mangonels are moving in as well. Ouch. Oh, is he going for the mangonels with wills? Yes, he is. But yeah, the wills die so fast against cav archers, obviously. Yeah. Now this is bad. 1 or 2 knights could do miracles there, but that's not on TaToH's agenda. Check the upgrades.
Bracer and Arbalist research now.
Yep, was about to check. +3, and we see an Arbalest here. And dogao moving back. I think these 3 still had the wrong gather point. Come on, TaToH, shoot them. Yes.
Yeah, this is a really important time for dogao, which might be impossible for him to keep pressure because by denying TaToH gold, he keeps him from amassing a strong enough army to push on him. But if he loses that pressure, TaToH gets gold. He's still a little ways off from Imperial. It's 3 minutes, 10 seconds to research Imperial Age, and he's still not there yet. So he's got quite a ways to go. And even still, Huns aren't very strong in Imperial Age versus fully upgraded skirmishers and arbalists, since they don't get Onager upgrade, and Paladins are much expensive for 1v1. But we'll see how
GG.
dogao calls GG.
Yeah.
Yep.
TaToH moving in onto the extra gold and being far from Imperial. Again, you would have to think 1 or 2 steps ahead to see why this was GG. But I think we both agree it is GG, and strong play from TaToH here. Picking a game from dogao. Okay, the score is 2-1. Checking the achievements for this one because I think the economy was quite important. Yeah, food collected 9,000 against 13,600. Wood collected 11.6 against almost 14. Only gold lead for dogao here, 7,000 to 6,000. So that was a macro win, if you ask me. Much
definitely
smarter play in the economy here for TaToH.
Yep, just playing his own game, booming it out, and applying pressure in the Imperial Age. We'll see now what civs they decide to go with. dogao still has, well, actually he's already used Huns, Mines, and Aztec. He might have been hoping for a 3-0 victory, so we'll see what he decides to play since he's lost those 3.